Uh-oh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is that Crazy Girl 2 ARA show on Philly Hot Radio. And my man Daniel Fry just walked up in the building. He walked up like V.I. mother freaking pig. When I tell you if he want me to go serve food at this event, I'm coming. I'm coming. What I gotta do? The wife called, she gonna call back.
Okay.
Alright?
Okay, yes.
We excited talking about this party.
Yes.
We excited talking about this party.
Yes.
So have you sold tickets this week?
I sold 30 tickets.
30 tickets.
30 tickets, yeah.
Oh, you gotta throw a comedy show on. Yo! Can I tell you I'm hot?
Hey.
When I talk about the old people issues.
Hey, look, here
Young
you go.
people think they doing something.
They ain't doing jack.
But when you turn 35, 45, what your hormones be saying? Fuck them. I heard getting it over with, I gotta work now.
Yes.
Yes, but everybody wants you to pay when you get older. When you get older, you gotta pay, Daniel. See, young boys ain't gonna get to me for free.
Nah.
Nah. And matter of fact, brothers ain't spending money like they used to.
Nah. They trying to cut corners. Trying to cut corners.
Not when you ask them for sex. I'm married. I can't have sex for free. I can't.
I know that's right.
And my husband, as you walk, he gave me 300.
Hey.
And you get paid next week. Sorry, baby. Dang, I'll come here like this next week.
Yeah.
So, what 300? All right, so now, this party is on September 28th, 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
It's a masquerade cabaret.
Yes.
Bring your own drink.
Yes.
Your wife turning 50.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.
How long you been married again?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
I've been married longer than you.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yes.
We got married 2003. The time I had my son, we was in domestic abuse. Yeah. He crazy. Then I turned crazy. And he started calling cops on me.
Wow.
I never knew it. It felt like a big man until the cops said you have to leave for the safety of the house.
Yeah.
To me,
Wow.
set me on the curb. This dude ain't no good.
That's not cool.
Not cool. Also tonight, the comedian is supposed to come next week, supposed to come. We ain't gonna be holding our breath for you. And I ain't checking the door. You don't come, you don't come. Real talk.
Yeah.
Another one was playing with his kids. He put it on his calendar for another date. Che Shasha, supposed to be my co-host. Not here yet. My DJ should be on his way.
Okay.
We are going to be right around to your son.
He had school.
He has school. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And he wasn't getting off in time for, to make it down here.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say we get off at 10. We could have waited on him.
Okay.
This time next week, I'll wait for him.
Yeah.
Maybe he can
Yeah.
be here by 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah. I'll make the phone call.
All right, do that. We got to have artists on here.
Right.
So, how long have you been in the party business?
Oh wow. I've been in the party business since I was 7 years old.
You've been throwing parties since you were 7.
No, I ain't been throwing parties, but I've been DJing since I was 7 years
Oh, you
old.
been DJing?
Yeah.
I got a thing for DJing. But I can't let that DJ touch my private parts. All that scratching.
You know what?
He will shut it down. I let a DJ eat me one time. I fell asleep and was robbed.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't get robbed, but I did fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was robbed. I ended up giving him money. When it's good, I give up the money.
Right.
It's bad, I'm bullcrap, dude. Yeah, and then I gotta think with older dudes that live with their mom with no car.
Mm-hmm.
You live with your mom, you can afford a car. No one is putting up with that.
Right.
No one. How many kids you got?
I got 13 kids.
Daniel.
6 biological,
Oh, okay.
and the rest are stepkids.
Okay. Yo, about the life of a DJ. Those girls was in that booth. Turntable going wobble, and then it fall down.
Hey, love.
So you said since you were 7,
Yes.
What do you like about throwing parties?
Um, just entertaining. You know,
Entertaining.
putting a smile on people's face, see people come together. Um, it just basically, it's fun. It's fun.
Okay,
It's fun.
okay. I haven't thrown
Yeah.
one. I haven't thrown a comedy show.
Uh,
I want to though. I got some good people to put on a comedy show.
right.
Make some money. Let me put the camera on here. Hardly can see it. But the 7 years. What are some of the ups and downs of throwing parties?
The ups and downs are people always make plans on top of your plans. So they're not able to attend your event. The upside is you can pack a house if you got the right ingredients. As
Okay.
far as who who want to get down, people want to show off what they got. See what I'm saying? And people who trying to come there to win something.
Right.
See what I'm saying? You always got to throw something out there to
You
follow
know,
man.
you know we gotta throw a comedy show.
Hey, I'm cool. I'm
We
with
gotta
it.
throw a comedy show.
I'm with
We
it.
gotta get together and make some money.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
All right.
And that's my whole thing of that's my production name. Doing it big with a blink of an eye.
DJ here, you could have bought your equipment. We
Yeah.
could turn this place out. They don't really know. I'll bring you in as a guest DJ. Let me know we want to show off. No, my DJ ain't like old school DJ.
No?
He don't use records.
Okay. Oh, me neither.
Oh yeah.
Me neither. Hard drive and my that's it.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
But you used to use tables?
I used to carry 15 crates of records everywhere I went.
Oh shucks. They use strong son.
Yeah, spending 12 using 1200s. Yeah.
She a thick woman?
Yes.
Okay, that's what's up. I respect that because
Uh-huh.
I'm thick.
Mm-hmm.
And you discriminate
Yes.
or anything like that. Okay, so we're gonna have you on every week. We're gonna promote this show.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get people to come. I know I'm gonna go.
Right.
Well, we're trying to get DJ to go. And see, how that goes.
Yeah. If you come through, trust me, you can get on.
Okay, he'll love that.
Because
He'll love that.
my productions love to give it up. Like, look.
Let me get him, find out where the heck he is. Let's find out where Malik James is. Malik James. He was my DJ last time I was on here,
Okay.
and that was a long time ago. But we was downtown.
Right.
We used to have staff. We used to have all kinds of issues.
Mm.
He doesn't charge me.
Right.
I'm giving him exposure. And, we get to know each other. And he's the only one I can trust.
Okay.
Because I talk about a lot of sex.
Right.
Very flirtatious. I
Right.
don't flirt with him.
Right.
He don't flirt with me.
Mm.
That's how the show goes.
Right.
I don't have nobody who doesn't have integrity. Who can't take a joke.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm
Let me tell you
saying?
something, look.
Like,
okay?
this is real. We trying to do something.
It's adult flavor. That's what it's called.
Right.
Adult
We
flavor.
trying to do something.
Yes.
Make some mingle. Get this
Yes.
fool on the phone.
I know that's
He
right.
wasn't here last week, so he don't get an earful.
They probably was looking for his music too.
He might be trying hard. It's crazy out there. I just went to and this handsome man right here. Hello. Welcome. What you looking for? You can sit right here. Right in the seat. Have a seat, Jermaine. We've been waiting for you since last week. I got all this chocolate here. So you know I'm happy. Well, you know my husband, Dark. He from the motherland. Break it down. Okay, let me turn your mic on because this just got real. We just got in the building, Philly Hott. That crazy girl to area listeners. Dark skin Jermaine. And he is chocolate. He darker than Hennessy Black. He darker than him. So Hennessy
Wow.
needs to stop saying he black. Hang that up. Hang that up. How you doing, baby?
Yo, what up?
What's going on in the comedian world?
You know, little hiatus. I'm back. You know, I just had a meeting. My show about to start back up in October.
Okay.
And yeah, you know, took a step away for a little bit to focus and manage my daughter's schedule.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm managing my schedule.
And that's one thing I love about you. He's a good parent. I don't know.
Right.
According to Facebook, it looks good.
Nah, I'm a biggest fan,
He
so.
loves, he loves his daughter.
Okay.
And women need good fathers in their lives.
Yeah.
That's important.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Because,
support
my
those who
daughter-
I respect. I really do. I ain't gonna have no fools on my show. I had one fool on my show. He ain't coming back.
What'd he do?
He was talking crazy. He was crazy. And I gave him 5
Crazier than you?
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
Like I get committed. This dude, he crazy. This crazy if
Him right here.
Nah, not me.
Well,
Not me.
let me introduce you, Jermaine. This is Daniel Fry. Daniel Fry is throwing a masquerade cabaret birthday bash September.
That's a lot of
28th.
words.
Yeah, but good thing I know how to read. That's crazy.
I know.
September
Masquerade
28th
cabaret
at 9
birthday.
o'clock is a BYOB.
Oh, MCBB, let's say that. That could be a tag.
Dress to impress. He is a DJ. He's been throwing parties since he's 7. I mean, he was at the party at 7.
Yeah.
You probably were at the party, but when did you become a DJ?
7.
7.
I was setting the equipment up in the bars and all that stuff, and I was behind the scenes and doing the darn thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. That's how they did Michael Jackson.
Where you
Yeah.
from?
From Philly.
Like what part? You know, we can't just say
North,
from Philly.
North Central. North
So
Central.
I don't
Like
even.
20th
That
and
don't even
Fairmount.
sound right.
Oh, 20th and Fairmount?
Yeah, 20th.
That's-
I don't
that's the
mess
area?
with North Philly. I don't even. I stopped trying to have sex with dudes in North Philly because they always try to do it to you after butt.
How did I know? See what I mean? You sure that wasn't your alter ego doing 5 minutes
That was
of?
some real shit.
Yeah, that was
You know,
some all
one time
season.
I was really convinced that that's what I wanted to do. So what is on this pillow? He
That's
probably
gross.
Bill Cosby. Yeah. So that's good. That's good. So your show's coming up in October, Jermaine.
Yep.
Um,
Oh, real quick, shout out to my guy Reggie Conquest. He did Just for Laughs in Montreal.
oh really?
Yep.
Oh, that's
A
what's
week of
up.
comedy. He called me today complaining about how he didn't sleep because all he did was eat wings and drink with every comedian around. But that's amazing, man. I moved him to New York to do that.
Okay. I like to see people doing moves. I've had a lot of comedians on here. They're all doing good. I always give them a chance to be a co-host.
Right.
Always give them a chance. After the second show, you don't see them no more. They can't make it. Like they got transportation issues. This co-host thing ain't for the faint at heart. For real. You gotta vibe with me.
Yeah.
And the girl here showing the titties. And very entertaining. Not very big.
Oh, okay. So you was mad because they was bee stings and you fired her. All right, here we
I
go.
wasn't mad. You know, I'm into that type of thing. But
She tried to set it off. That's what it was.
yeah, I showed her my mind. You know what I'm saying? And they old. They old. I don't try to impress nobody with my titties. They old. They old.
I'm
They
cool with
said
that.
They done fed 4 people.
Hey.
4 people and ate off of it. I told somebody that girl was walking up to it, calling it a ninny.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm one of those natural parents.
Babysitter.
So did I miss any topics we talking about, or?
Yeah, so you know what's been going on? It's a lot of missing children. We'll talk about it. It's a lot of missing children. Parents have to watch your kids at all times.
Mm-hmm.
If you working, you got them with a family member, right? So you can't really trust the center. I kept my kids at home until they went to school.
Right.
That was me. Not everybody could do it.
So right.
But these kids are teenagers that are coming up missing. You gotta tell them they can't get in strangers' cars, strangers' things. You gotta teach them about drugs, everything,
Yeah.
everything. Because it's going crazy. My friend's son was missing. He was only missing for a day, but the boy's autistic. So it's like, my heart goes out to the parents that are looking for the kid.
Yeah.
Then another issue I want to talk about is the issue going on in the city with all of the shooting and all of the killing.
That's ridiculous. 'Cause my nephew, like about a month ago, my nephew got shot. All he was doing was coming back from the store, and a fight broke out, and he got shot. He got shot 3 times.
I don't even think
And-
people are smoking weed like they used to. We need peace. It is so violent. It is
Yeah.
so violent.
Yeah.
I don't own a gun. I grew up in a house with guns, so I know how to shoot a rifle and everything like that. But I can't have a gun because of my mental health situation. Because I will shoot you. But these kids, I don't know if they have fathers. I don't know what's going on with their moms. I don't know what happened in school, what happened in life. But we gotta be better role models in the community.
Right.
Back in the day, we always had crime. We're not gonna say we didn't have crime. People used to fight back in the day.
Yeah, live to
With
see
their
another day.
hands.
Live to see another day.
With their hands.
You gotta understand one thing. I'm gonna take a sip of this water. You wanna say something between me saying something? Times have drastically changed. I always say this. In our community, there's no accountability. That goes for missing kids. That goes for the violence that's going on. Missing kids, it's not always the kids' fault. It's not the people's fault that's even taking the kids. You know why? Because parents think that you can take a vacation from being a parent.
And you can't.
Yeah, so you know how many times I drop my daughter off to school, right? And every day I go out and I see this little girl on the corner. People think that, you know, she's out there, she's on the phone. That doesn't matter. Somebody run up and just snatch her and throw her in the van.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
some parents are just flat out irresponsible.
Sure.
They think at a certain age their kids are able. They're too tired. Me personally, when it comes to my daughter, I mean, I'll be ready to fall asleep and be, she'd be like, Daddy, let's do, like, I try to pay as much attention to her because the thing about it is these kids getting kidnapped, and the violence is coming from the people that are showing them some form of attention. Meaning the violence is, attention-wise is the dudes that are older and going, yeah, young boy gonna be a gun, or they might use their dad, like, yeah, your dad used to put in work, your dad gets shot and killed. So immediately you as a kid, in your mind, you think that you're taking over a legacy, but a legacy isn't getting shot and killed or ended up in jail.
Yeah, and Bermuda.
Yeah.
If you big time. If
Yeah.
you big time, you end up a mural.
And like I said, in our community, nobody wants to have any accountability for anything, man. Like, when it happens, and I hate to say it, a lot of people say they don't believe in black on black crime, and I had to kind of think about what they were saying. I don't say black on black crime. I mean, it's the crime in the community that we can prevent, but majority of the time, who is it killing each other? Like in Southwest, who shot 6
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and it's crazy, but you gotta think about it. We embed all this stuff in our heads. Stop snitching. Stop this, stop that, and then people say, well, they don't tell because they scared. People keep calling other people rats. My thing is, I'll respect the dude if he come up and say, even if he about to go to jail, and say, yeah, he killed him. It's a 6-year-old boy that just died. Now he a rat. He a snitch.
No.
That's somebody conscience coming to light to say, man, I messed up. I gotta change. And some people don't care. They're shooting into crowds. Like, you really gotta think about how.
We just died in Allentown at a baseball game. Straight bullet.
That's what I'm saying. It's crazy how my daughter is a different breed. My daughter she's me. She's always trying to make friends. She wants somebody to play with and have fun with. But sometimes you can't even have people, your kids around other kids because of the way parents are. Like,
Oh yeah, I cut off. My Everybody know I'm wild, but I'm strict when it comes to the kids. Plus, I'm in childcare, so I'm back in school for it anyway. But I'm very strict when it comes to it. And the little girl and my daughter and a little boy. The little girl got caught freaking the boy. I went to go tell the mom. The mom found it funny. So I went home. I said, "That is your last day playing with that little girl.
Yeah.
Once she fresh and her mom don't care." And I whoop asses. You understand what I'm saying? I gave monumental ass whippings to my kids. I don't beat them no more. All I got to do is talk to them, give them a look. 'Cause I'm too old to be beaten. I'm 45.
So right.
I'm a record.
I'll tell you this, I think everybody need to pay more attention to their kids. Because me and my wife were just on a cruise ship the other day, and one of the crew members got thrown over. And you should have seen how many parents was franticing to go find their child. You know, my thing, okay, if your child was in your presence, you would have had to panic because you heard somebody go overboard. You know, so I think they need to just pay more attention to their kids. That's my.
I mean, I always said that a lot of people, it's so funny how a lot of people don't really want to take accountability
Yeah.
for what's happening. You can't go out, be a rapper, and glorify what goes on. You know, everybody hate when people say that's what goes on in the hood. It don't have to be that way.
It don't.
Why is it
It
the
don't.
hood?
Yeah.
You don't hear white people talk, rapping about building their little cul-de-sacs or gentrifying
right.
the neighborhood.
So
It just
right.
seems like the bullets always seem to, I don't want to say it like that, but the bullets always seem to miss them. You know how much goes on down in Templetown? That just,
Oh, yeah.
probably one or two things may have happened to white people. And one of them was one white person got drunk and fell off a roof and died.
Philly Hot Radio.
Yes, trying to see if Daniel got there yet.
Yes, he did. How you
Okay,
doing,
he
Miss?
has
Is this Tanya?
Toya. Yes,
Toya? Hi, Toya.
yes.
So
Hi.
you called in and we're talking about the party. Let me figure out what I can do to the phone. I think it's the phone. I think I fixed it. Without an engineer. All right. So we're talking about this party. You're turning 50. September 28th, 9 o'clock. I will be there. My girlfriend says she don't know about the mask because she wears glasses. So I'm not sure I'm gonna bring her, but she always has weed. So
She could just come in she could wear the mask for the pictures.
Oh, for the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will wear the mask. You know, I don't want nobody coming up to me in the mask, and I talk to them, and they take off the mask, and I find out I've been talking to Quasimodo all night.
Hey,
Cause I was
but
catfish.
that's the whole thing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like part of the gimmick and the problem. See what I'm saying? But you're gonna be judged on the best mask, best hill, best dress.
Okay.
Yes.
Toya?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so you said he sold like 30 tickets, whatever this week. So y'all coming up in sales. Y'all gonna be on here every week. We're gonna advertise. We're gonna see how many people we can get to come. You know, one day when you get a chance, maybe you could come. More the merrier. But we were talking about the subject we were talking about today is the missing children and the violence in the city. There's been a lot of missing children. You been hearing about it?
You said the violence.
Violence in the city and missing children. Yeah,
No, I didn't. Go ahead.
There's been a rise in in missing children.
Yes, it has.
Yeah, and I don't know what we can do about it.
I don't know. I know it was recently. I think it was a girl that was missing in Southwest Philly. They found her all the way. I forgot where it was at, but they found her safe. They had busted this sex trafficking ring that they was having.
Oh, and that's what I do think is happening. There's a lot of babies and there's a lot of teenagers. They are taking these teenagers. We got to do
Yep.
what we can to keep these teenagers safe. We don't have enough programs in the city to keep these kids busy. I
That's
always had something to do. My mom always found me something to do. I had to keep busy because I had, hyperactivity issues, but she kept
I
me
know.
busy and active in
Right.
my life. And the last thing you want to do is find your child dead in the street.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
a parent's fear. You
Worst
going
nightmare.
you lose your child. I don't know what I would do if I lost any of my children. And I got
Right.
four.
Not that time, bro. Yep.
Huh?
Not that time.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And, this, and, and the crime is going up too. Soon as it got 80 degrees, people started shooting.
It's horrible. It's not safe nowhere.
No, it's not safe. Can't go to the club, but we gonna party with you.
Yes, yes.
Living the best life. Well, my folks, my age group.
So, Toya, where you calling from?
Philly.
Yeah. Well, you might know me as
You want to
DJ
take that
Daddy
out?
Dan,
I don't care.
and we're promoting, the Masker Hills Masquerade Cabaret Party,
Yep.
September 28th. So we just want everybody to come dressed to impress.
Okay.
Yes.
I just got word my DJ ain't coming.
Oh, wow.
Ups and downs behind the radio show.
Yep.
Ups and downs. Well, that's it.
Hey, Toya, what you think about this party that I'm giving?
Yeah, what's going on? What you think about the party?
I think it's going. I think it's going to be all that.
Okay,
Huh?
okay. I think it's
DJ
gonna be all
Jazzy
that
Dan
too.
usually, he do the party, so it's about to be lit.
I can't wait to see your outfit. I know you gonna be sharp if ain't nobody sharp. I can tell by your voice you working on that outfit. You probably
Yep.
look nice right now. I know it.
You know.
I'm up here with my t-shirt and my sweatbands. It's so hot.
Yeah.
It's so hot. I think I want to drive down the street with my shirt off.
It's
You know
horrible,
what?
right?
The way
This
this
heat.
life we live in, nobody will stop me. I seen a man today. What's a man? What's up? You want to sit over here? Oh, well, what you want?
Fix the mic and the phone. That's why.
All right, well, I'm sit over here. I'm gonna push the orange. This orange. All right, here we go. He is interviewing. I know he.
No, I'm trying to help you out.
He interviewing.
All right, which one of these phones?
All right, that's the phone button. And that's the phone right here. So I can turn it down.
No, we was going.
I can turn it down. The other thing's not on. Yeah, so
Turn the phone down and turn your bass down.
what?
Turn your lows down on your phone. Yeah.
Turn it down.
No, your lows. Your lows.
What's the load?
Like your bass, yeah.
I don't know if you want to mess with that. I don't hear Tracy mouth in the morning. Yeah, so y'all been married for a while. Do y'all have any children?
Wait. You put your mind. He's not we put it good, yeah.
I don't know what's the party going on. You hear it now?
No.
Yeah, I like you because you going great. Like,
That's the echo.
yeah, turn it down again. Turn it down again. Turn it down again. All right, so
You didn't even touch it. It went nowhere and had to run away. One of these. I don't remember what. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
all right, so we got a famous comedian here.
Whoa.
You are
That's already
famous.
putting too much pressure on me.
No,
Huh?
you are famous to
I'm a
me.
regular guy.
Whatever. I seen his name a few times. I Googled him. and your address, everything. But I'm not getting in trouble this week.
You gonna get my mom address.
Philly Hot.
Hello?
Hello, Philly Hot. This is that Crazy Girl 2 Air show.
What's up, Clarissa?
This is T. How can I help you?
I was trying to reach Daniel.
Daniel is right here.
How you doing? Who am I speaking with?
Benjamin.
How you doing?
Not Benjamin
What's up?
Buttons.
Nah.
Okay.
How you doing? What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up?
So,
What's the event for today?
not much, man. We talking about how parents need to keep a hold of keep watching their kids, you know, and talking about the violence in the city.
Yeah, we're talking about children coming up missing as an epidemic all over, and also the violence in the city. And we're also promoting Daniel's party, and we are interviewing dark-skinned Jermaine.
Jermaine Jones.
Okay, Jermaine Jones, the comedian.
Okay,
He's
sounds
funny.
good.
He's
Let-
funny. We're going.
Let me get my agenda. Let me get my agenda together, and I'll call you back.
All right.
Oh, he's about to have a conversation with
He about to go in.
Yeah, he's about to go in.
You know, Danny died, right? Yeah. it's sad, man. Told him keep taking his meds. He never listened. They said take your meds.
He forgot his cane and one day left out.
He went to the rib shack. He had his last rib. He said that's how he wanted to go out.
Yeah. So, Jermaine, you dating?
Am I dating?
Yeah. Do you date?
Am I pimping? Yes, I am.
Pimping.
Pimping
I
ain't
can't
easy
see
though.
you as a pimp. I think you got a lady.
No, it ain't that. I'm not pimp. Like
Yeah.
slapping these women and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I think of pimp.
But you
is.
got a few friends.
I got a lot.
Oh, it's like that.
Yeah, man. You
I
know,
ain't
you
hear
gotta-
nothing because I've been up that tree.
Nah, man. This tree is a stump now. 35 years old. Caught me at 21. It would have been different.
You 35.
Yes. I would have.
You a baby.
I understand what you're saying.
You a baby.
I understand what you're saying.
See what I told you? Listen, Dan, old people can't get no love. And I gotta pay for it. How much you want? $40? Because that's what's going on.
I
Damn.
understand what you're saying.
Damn.
Electric bill.
And what I got to do for the 40? What you gonna do for me for $40?
Look at you.
That's it.
Yeah, I gotta take
That's
it
what.
back.
That's what I gotta.
Take it
start
all
doing.
in.
Take it back in the day.
Nobody is cash apping nothing. I got cash at $10, but when I got to the ATM, I could only take out $5, so I didn't even show up.
No, take out. Yeah, we want to take out 5.
He was like, "I hope that's enough to get you here." Well, that
So
was
you
enough to
got
get me to the
music
store.
on cue. What's going on? Yeah.
No, I'm gonna put music on in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
We can listen to some music.
Just learning some stuff. Man.
Yeah, you learn some stuff. You gotta put some music on in a little bit. My DJ be on and off, but he usually he's faithful. But the last 2 weeks he ain't been here.
Hey, man, that's how men is, man. They find something new and they just
Yeah,
care for it.
family issues. I ain't paying the man, so it is what it is. Shout out to DJ Leak 215. We miss you, brother. Please come back to the station.
I don't know who you are, but clearly somebody here misses you.
Yes, I miss him. I miss him. I miss him. I miss him because we be listening to his music right now. But like I said, when I went, yeah, the violence in the city, it's always been crime. It's always been crime.
Always.
But lately, it just seemed like it's so much more.
This is the issue. Nobody in any form of culture that they support or do holds that culture accountable for any wrongdoing. That's race, sexuality, gender. So no matter what, whatever is going on is going to keep happening because nobody's going to step up and say, hey, that's wrong. Like, everybody always try to find the sad story. You know, it's funny, and I say with our race, we turned into the white people. You know, white people when they do their stories, right? You ever notice like the mass shooting that just happened? Another one I don't know what this guy is, but no pictures been released of this guy. They have a name. No pictures of this guy yet, right? So, you know, with us, it'll start off some kind of thug, blah, like that. But with them, suspect.
Yeah.
There's a difference between, you know, how they
That's how I
label
know
it.
that shooting in Allentown was a white man. Cause you ain't
You
see
ain't see,
nothing.
you didn't see the white man. You know, they'll have a suspect, but they'll never, you know what I mean? They'll never, it's just like no accountability because with them, first thing they'll say was he was tortured as a child. No, you want to switch that. He was taught as a child to be that way. He was taught to hate. Like, you know what's funny? I'm going 5 below a lot with my daughter, right? And I see these white families. I see a white woman holding a baby. The baby is laughing and smiling and reaching for me. And what I notice, I see little white kids and they always run up and try to play with my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So it's like this stuff is just being taught because throughout history, what they're gonna see is they're gonna see movies like the movies don't make it any better. They're gonna see movies, they're gonna see TV shows, you know, the music. Everything is going to gear them towards thinking like black people you're supposed to be afraid of black people.
I'm afraid of white people.
I'm afraid of people.
Because they do crazy white crime, black crime. White people do crazy stuff.
Well, white people is mass. With black people, it's usually they going for one person, but they just end up hitting the wrong people.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, but the thing is, people really got to stop going and saying, well, what about white on white? Like, no. Nobody's saying black on black crime. What I'm saying is, in our community, we need to fix that. Oh, well, you know, gentrification, and what happens, they know when you move a lot of black people in the same area. Like, what? First of all, that's like saying, all right, it's cold. You all huddle together to get warm, right? If it's cold, right? Everybody huddle together to get warm because they're working together. So why is it that when you put all of us in the same community, why can't we do the same thing? Why can't we come together? Nobody wants to hold anybody accountable for anything. Like I said, me personally, oh man, I'm tough love. Like anything you doing, like I'm be like, yo, like my man Carvin, like he literally said, I ain't see my kids and so well, you need to look for 'em. Like I'm not a dude that's gonna support and be like, maybe it's her. If you tell me that, well, clearly you're not doing enough to get to him.
Yeah, not true.
You know what I mean?
True.
Like, but that's the thing. We need more people like me. Like, start holding people accountable.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you don't,
Yeah, because my girlfriend's gay. She's bisexual. I'm bisexual too, but I don't introduce my children to that lifestyle because it's not appropriate. If it's a lifestyle that they choose on their own, that's on them. But as far as me exposing them to my girlfriends in that lifestyle, never will do it. She had her kids going around the house looking for her dildos. Talking about some of y'all lost it. And then they was like, well, remember we walked in on you at that time? And I'm like, your kids is walking on you while you playing with your dildo? This is a conversation. Then she told her daughter, pussy tastes sweet.
see, that's the issue because
I got an issue. I said, I don't like the way you talk to your kids.
it's all right.
Why would you have that conversation with your child?
That's why I always say too, like everything involving kids, right, is parenting. I had a conversation with somebody and they were talking about, you know, introducing their kids into homosexuality, right? And this is what they said. They said, well, you know how people say, well, I knew he was going to be gay since he was 3. You don't know anything.
Exactly.
Some
you don't
people,
know.
what happened now is homosexuality has become a major issue, whereas though some people are so scared, they don't know how to handle it, that they immediately embrace it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, D-Wade, you know, everybody like, oh, you know, Shaw, he's supporting this kid being this, like, all right, first of all, I don't care what age you are as a kid. No kid is going to walk up to me and say, I'm a homosexual. You know the first thing I'm going to say as a parent? Well, what makes you a homosexual?
Yeah.
You give me all the right answers,
That's the question.
then, you know, I'm like, all right. It's not like I'm going to be like, oh, you ain't my son. I'm asking you the questions for a reason. Don't say that you're homosexual because you dress a certain way and gay males might like you or people in school are just calling you gay because this a lot of stuff comes from people it's name calling, it's forms of bullying
Right.
that force kids to think and be this way.
Yeah, and it's exposure.
Oh, yeah.
I have a son. My daughters be doing crazy stuff. I'm like, don't do that shit around my son.
Mm-hmm.
He don't need to be exposed to that. He don't need to know nothing about that.
He'll learn. Do you know what I
Right.
hate?
Don't. In
He'll
due
see
time.
it eventually. All right,
Yeah.
eventually, but not now. Like, the thing about it is, with everybody, with anything, is people don't respect space. Like, you can't get mad at me because of my beliefs on homosexuality. I'm a nice guy, but I'm not going to be bashing like, oh, you're gay, I hate you, blah, blah, blah. No. But I have my views and opinions. You
Yeah.
can't bash me for my opinions on what it is. Like,
Yeah.
I always said it. People will try to justify it and be like, oh, well, it's this. I said, look, I mean, my opinion, I always thought that this was a white thing.
Yeah.
I always said that, you know, look at all the movies that ever came out. When you ever see a movie about Africans where they into this stuff?
Right.
It was introduced to us because, you know, they were, you know, you heard about the masters, you know, raping
And as a
men.
child care provider, I'm not hiring anybody that's visibly gay. I just have to be sued. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm a parent first.
Right.
Second, I don't want the kids to see that.
And that's the thing.
Bottom line, Jermaine, they gonna be mad at me. They gonna be mad at me.
They gonna have to.
And I'm bisexual.
But you're right though, because like you said, you don't want. All right, you know what I saw one time? I was down Center City. I was sitting in my truck on the corner, right? And these two gay guys walking down the street, and I swear to God, it was just something. I wanted to record it, but I was like, nah, not just watch. It was a group of kids from probably a daycare, little kids. The gay guys just kept stopping at every corner and kissing. And mind you, they on a path with these kids. You gotta see these kids. But you know what people will say? Ah, man, well, if it was a man and a woman, I would still think that's wrong and gross because it's kids right here.
Yeah, well, one, me and my
You see
husband
what
don't
I'm
kiss
saying?
outside. Me and my husband don't kiss outside.
But-
When we were dating, we had a whole questionnaire about what was sexually appropriate.
Oh, here we
and
go.
Here we go.
Somebody about to cuss me out.
Philly Hot Radio. This is that crazy girl to air, right?
Hello,
Hello?
hello, how are
Who's
you?
on the air right now?
Hi.
Oh, y'all, this is DJ Milky calling.
What's going on,
give
Milky
a
Milk?
shout
How you
out
be,
to
my
Dave.
brother?
Oh, man, that's old school. Hey, man, he old school. You gotta be. DJ Milky?
Yeah, DJ Milk. That's my boy.
DJ Milky, you coming in for a guest DJ spot?
Whenever y'all need me, I can come right now.
I needed you today. My DJ is not here.
Yeah, man, we need you to come up here and get Milky on, huh? Is that what you say when you DJ?
Yeah, I'm opening up for guest DJs every week until the end of August.
Well, go ahead, DJ
Oh, it's
Milky.
more-
So we,
that's-
subject that's at hand right now, we talking about the violence in Philly and like the missing kids that, you know, the kids that's going missing and stuff like that. You know, that's the topic right now.
Oh man, well that's a real touchy subject right there. That's like serious.
Yeah, it is.
And it's going on in so many different cities.
Mm-hmm.
That it's not just Philly, it's everywhere. Like,
Yeah, the
you know.
kids are just coming up missing. Who are taking these kids?
Exactly.
I mean, for real, if you're on the registry, as far as a sex offender, child, anything like that, that's the first places they should look.
Nope. Because those are the ones that's the easiest way.
That's the easiest way.
You know the people that
Keep
are getting these
harassing them.
kids probably somebody close.
Somebody
You know,
close to
somebody
them.
close or somebody just in the area where they know. Like I'm telling you, I watch teeny tiny kids. They think because one kid's a little bigger than the other, they'll take both of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And my thing is when people steal cars and the kid is in the back and they'll just keep going. Like, what
Oh
is
well,
that?
did you hear on the news where the couple they took the couple's
That happened in my
car,
hood.
they had the kids in the car and they beat the person to death?
You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, and hold up, they beat the person that stole the car to death, and they are charging the parents.
Now the thing is, they weren't the only ones that beat him up.
Yeah.
I was told
They
they
said
beat
the
him up.
neighborhood.
Other people in the neighborhood came together and beat him up
Mm-hmm.
and put it on him.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good reason to go to jail, though.
It's not a reason.
Yeah, that's a good reason to go to jail.
No, I'm saying
I
because
think I might, if I was the parent and I caught up with that scene and I see them going in on them, hey, listen.
I mean, I'll tell the woman to step back. I got it. I'll go to jail. Somebody got to be out
Yeah,
of
there you go, exactly.
Mhm.
I would be in jail because, hey, that's my seed. Like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
But that's a good reason to go to jail. People be doing all kinds of stuff to go to jail.
A good
If
lawyer
you
will
gotta
get them
fight-
off, though.
Right, you gotta fight.
I mean, like I said, that whole situation.
If they publicize that story, I think people in the city will fight for them.
They won't.
I
You
would.
know, I'm gonna tell you why? Because every night the news is fake. Some of these people, some people that report this stuff care. Some people see it as I'm gonna be working every night. My thing is when you report the news and you can hear the reaction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something sad happened, you hear it.
It's in the voice.
In
It's in
the
the voice.
voice.
Yeah.
Whereas though you hear a guy going out like 3 people been shot, but it's like that's their same tone. They're like what? Like yo, 3 people. You know what I mean? It's just it's weird. Like I said, this is making them money. Think about it. Like I said,
Yeah, you think about it. Like, they report the news that they can, because they, like, edit everything out. You don't get the whole story every time.
Never do.
You don't.
Never.
No, you don't get the whole story.
They would have been like, if they would have got to the scene, they'd be like, yeah, they just beat up some black guy.
Some random black guy.
He ripped him out of his
Exactly,
car.
Some random black guy.
Yeah, like, they like I said, man, between the news and police, and I ain't gonna say, I say white police, they don't really know how to react
Real
or
quick.
how to,
Real quick, how long do you think they're gonna give R. Kelly?
I don't even know, I don't even care. I hold him accountable too. I'm tired of people comparing him to all the white people.
No,
I hold
it's
him-
white people. It's a
you
lot
know-
of black dudes in the community that are having sex with these young girls.
Exactly.
Bottom line, it's been going on. How you think I made my money?
It's gross. To be honest with you, let me tell you, like I grew up.
It's broke. But you know why it's broke? Because my whole thing about the R. Kelly thing is, listen, he was this way years ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brother Love, we talking brother back then. He was that way here, but nobody addressed it because he was a celebrity and he was feeding them. He was giving them money. He was taking care of them. Now, all of a sudden, he's 50 years old. Now y'all want to come out and say he a pedophile? He was a pedophile years ago. Like, how old was he when he peed on the girl? Come on.
It's about money now. You gotta think about it. Like
Yeah,
every
exactly.
movement as of late is about money. You know, you got that big Me Too movement. Like I've been telling people, like the whole thing with homosexuality, you know, shot that movement in the foot. Jesse Smollett.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Big time.
him,
Big time.
regardless, only thing saved him was the fact that the Chicago PD was basically, you know, with their situation and how corrupt they was. But you know, in here, the even sadder
They
part,
didn't handle it right. They
those
didn't,
two
yeah.
black people that he, like, you see what I'm saying about black people, how we throw each other under the bus. Them two black people that
Oh, yeah.
were basically brought to justice. But they really didn't beat them up. They were just a part of us, you know, like my thing. And from what I was told, they were like immigrants, I think. So it's like this dude took advantage of 2 black people, and then tried to start a race and
I know.
homosexual war. You know what I mean? Like what it was happening now is a lot of people are trying. And they hate me when I say this. They're trying to compare their rights to civil rights, as far as like not civil, but I mean like black people. You know what I mean? They try to.
I was
add
told
us
that when I tried to get a transgender removed from the library, there was a man dressed up like a woman at the public library. I called down 19th Street. I'm one of these people, and told me it's just like race. He said, nah. I said, I don't want him in my community. I don't want my kids to see that.
Yeah, because some of them, like my thing is, some of them are overly aggressive about stuff. Like me personally, I'm a man. Uh, Everybody hears the term that transgender wants straight men, but if you get a straight man, he's now gay.
Yeah.
I don't like to be called handsome. I mean, handsome because like, you be like you're a handsome young man, but I don't like to be in a situation where you're like, oh, he's sexy, but it's by another man. That makes me uncomfortable. But you know what they say? They'll say that I'm homophobic. No, I'm uncomfortable.
Men should not be calling other men sexy.
Yeah,
I'm
but
being honest with
but
you.
it's not that because once they so-called put a wig on, even if you get it cut off, to me you still a man.
Yeah.
I mean, how many people have gotten in trouble for that kind of stuff? Every time something happens to somebody of that community, like with us, think about it. Cops shoot us, it's not racist, right? If anybody kills somebody, like the people post about all the transgender women that got killed, all of a sudden is somebody out there just against transgender. You know what I mean?
Well, this is where it's starting. There's a man in my class, my child care class. He is visibly gay. And he was like, is there a term that we could use so that we don't have to say boy or girl? So already in preschool, trying to take, yo, come on.
Be honest, man, it's such a subject that you don't want to take accountability for the wrong.
Yeah, come on. I don't want that dude working in no daycare.
Like when I talk about this stuff on live, and the thing is, people, it's funny, people will get on there and they say, you always gay bad. I'm like, you must not watch my live. If I see something wrong, like I saw an article about a teacher had a coming out party for a boy.
That's
Third grade, right? So this is how they found out about the party. Because they let the boy dress as a girl and everything. One of the little girls went home and cried to her mother and said, Mommy, I don't want to be a boy. That's how they found out about the party. She cried, like literally, the lady said she bust out tears.
You
and
know what
said,
kind of parent
I don't want to be a boy, because that's the thing, that's the confusion people don't see. Like some stuff, all right, let them grow into it. I mean, it's tough, but it's a lot of stuff that people don't understand about children and their mindset. Like, I'm all for people being good parents and raising kids, but the toughest thing is, you got two men that's gonna adopt a boy. You think that they're gonna raise that boy as a boy, or what? Like the white woman that adopted the black boy and got him dressing as a girl. You see that article?
Right, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
These
exactly.
people picking and choosing what gender they are.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not even giving them a choice.
It's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? So that stuff that's tough. You know what I mean? That is.
And I ask my kids all the time. I ask my daughters, you like boys? Yes. All right, what kind of boys you like? All right, I said, so do you like girls? No. Okay. You let me know, because I don't want to be the last to know that my kid is gay.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
and I'm not promoting it lifestyle.
It's a slippery slope. Slippery
But
slope.
your mother though. So my thing is, like, your lifestyle is your lifestyle.
Right.
But don't get mad if people don't agree with it or are uncomfortable with it, because everybody has opinions. There's a lot of stuff I'm uncomfortable with, and nobody's like, oh, you're uncomfortable, we can't be friends no more. Or, you know what I mean? Like, all right, I ain't gonna front, I date co-work and everything. He wasn't like the way these people act. And he even says, like, yeah, that's wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll say if you're gonna be a man about it, meaning be right about it. When stuff is wrong, you correct it.
Yeah, let me tell you this. I got a son that's in jail. Okay, and I just got a phone call from his so-called wife. Okay, so I'm like, but we've been talking all this time. What made you go there? You know, so my other son, my younger son, said, I think he just gave for the stay. Like that, yeah. I'm like, but that still don't make no sense. You're a man, you're a man. You don't have to pretend to be something that you're not. You know?
And that's tough about like jail, because I heard about people doing that. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I get locked up, I'm
Right.
dead.
But like I always say, man, a lot of people try to say
Or I'm
that.
gonna try to get something from one of the, officers.
They say that everything is against us, man. You know, I'm 35 years old. I managed to stay out of trouble, stay out of jail, and everything. A lot of people want to
Proud of
be
you.
in situations that will put them there.
Yeah,
Like stop,
exactly.
like I cut myself off from people, everything. When I go out, I sit I sit at home and just be like, all right, I'm gonna go here, because if I see certain events, certain places, I'm like, nah, that's safe. It's gonna be old heads there. That's gonna be chill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, you
my
gotta pick and choose.
karaoke,
You gotta pick and
I
choose.
go with
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah.
I don't go when it be a bunch of people in there
Yeah.
trying to rap.
Oh, on Tuesday night I go to the Crab Tavern, learn how
I
to
go
dance.
to Bala Inn.
What that?
The bop and the cha-cha baby and the line dancing. I'm
do
getting
that.
there. I'm getting there.
I gotta learn my bop game all over again.
Oh man, every Tuesday night.
So you saying I feel like I got two left feet on that
No,
joint now.
every
like,
Tuesday
what's going
night
on?
at the Crab Tavern, about 6:30. They have line and they teach you.
Okay.
And you
But you see the like the direct line though.
Yeah.
Like that's from kids to being my age.
Right.
So for kids, you don't even know what park to go to. You gotta go to Center City and pay for parking just so you can be safe. Versus
safe in the midst of the crowd.
yeah,
Too.
you know what I
So
mean?
it's
Like,
like,
come on, a baseball game. I mean, my thing is, it's sad to say, stuff can happen with white people too.
right, but to
But-
be in a baseball game, he was 6 years old.
And that's
He
what I'm saying.
gone. He going.
Like you really gotta pick and choose. Like my daughter got a next door neighbor. She an older lady. She has a dog.
Right.
And like I said, my daughter she's a different spirit. And the lady next door, she said, anytime I'm outside, your daughter can come sit with me. She'll sit out there and she'll be reading her book and my daughter will be in her phone or playing with it. You know what I mean? It's just natural.
Yeah.
Like,
Learning.
but that's that. But as far as kid play, it's crazy because like 2 doors down, it is kids. But they don't even let their kids outside like that to play. Like, you can only let them play in the snow. Well, that's it, for real. If you notice that, you can only let my daughter, let's go outside in the snow. Ain't nobody out here shooting people in the snow right now.
Right.
No. Tell you something
So Milky,
Yo,
how long you been a DJ?
oh, DJ, I've been a DJ for, oh man.
35 plus.
Just say all my life.
Don't say
Yeah,
since
yeah,
you
we-
were 7. That option's been taken.
Man, that's a long, yeah, over 30, that's crazy. Come to think about it, yeah, I've been DJing, but I'm old, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, anytime you want to come, you got to bring your equipment though. I'm here Monday nights at 8 o'clock.
Monday nights at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what time the show starts. So you might
No
be here a
worries.
little bit earlier. I'm at 308 North 64th Street.
Okay.
And you can get the information from Daniel.
Oh, I definitely will.
Yeah, and so he'll hit me up and let me know if you want to come, and then I'll put it out there, and I'll just let my current DJ know that we have a guest DJ.
No
And that's
problem.
open for you too, Daniel. You know, you got
Oh,
the
yeah,
first
you know,
spot. You got the first. You set your stuff up right here, plug the 2 little things, and right here, and you on. There's 2 things that gotta go right
You act
there.
like
You hear that, Milky? We got this, right?
Yeah, man.
Got-
They know they don't.
Yeah.
They've been plugging in for years.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
bringing,
you
I'm
know.
saying, listen, I'm bringing vinyl.
Okay, that's
What?
what I want. That's what I want. You gonna be like Disco
What?
Dave?
That's old
That's my
school.
cousin. Leave him alone.
Who, Disco Dave?
Yeah, Dave
That's
gone
my
now.
dude.
Dave gone now.
He happily
From the
married.
Crash
He
Crew?
won't- Huh?
From the Crash Crew?
Huh?
Dave from the Crash Crew?
He got his own FMD.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Disco Dave.
Uh,
Disco Dave, famous Disco Dave. Oh, my famous DJ Miz, just got married.
Okay.
He just got married.
Oh, Miz
last
got
week.
married.
Yeah, he got married. I used to, DJ Doodles used to be my DJ.
Okay.
Oh, I mess with some DJs now. I love me some DJs. You just
What's
can't
up,
let them
see?
touch your
I like
private
that.
parts.
Have an old school joint, have all the old heads come
Ah.
through down here. What I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Hey man, y'all gotta give the new age, man. Get a phone and just play it off your phone, man. Everything is by phone now, man.
I got
But my whole thing is we should do upcoming. We should have a segment, you know, the old versus the new, not versus,
Oh,
but
y'all
the
would kill 'em.
conversation.
yeah, you would kill him.
The
But
conversation about digital, you know, push play DJs versus, because I talked to a young DJ a couple of years ago. He didn't even know what a record was. He was like, "What is that?" I was like,
what?
"Wow."
Vinyl was.
Yo, I remember putting I remember the records you used to get from the library, and you used to have to put a coin on it.
Yeah.
How old am
Oh yeah.
That's the thing, right?
I showed my whole card.
Like culture-wise, I always said we should. You like, all right. If y'all want to hear something funny? I learned probably 80% of original black history about slavery and everything in elementary school. Right? It kind of died down in middle school, and then in high school, I don't remember anything from high school about black history. Like,
Or hearing
wasn't
about it.
introduced to books about it. So a lot of our history, it involves music. It would be dope to have something where they have a segment or some kind of, at least a YouTube series on DJs that actually DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because this is stuff that
Yeah.
when it
DJ Noodles.
goes away, you know what's funny? It's going to become popular again.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stuff that was, you know, from back in the day has become popular again.
Yeah.
And Ted Money is married to my cousin.
Like they starting to wear wave caps, man. That's back in the day.
That's
Yeah,
old,
Ted
man.
Money is
Finally
married
started
to my
wearing
cousin.
clothes that fit.
Yeah, exactly. Yup.
Everything, man. So it's like everything is just going full swing. Like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of styles, but the funny thing is, it was a lot of young people that dug that style anyway. You know what I mean? It was just, you know, when I look at some people's clothes and stuff from like back in the day, it just looked like y'all was simple. You know what I mean? Now, I mean, even though they wear the clothes that fit, it gotta be something. Like, you know, I'll be like, man, it fit, but it's a horrible shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, like I said, but
Yeah.
music-wise though, I think we should always keep that like out there. You know what I mean? Like, we should always like every, you know what I mean? Every 2 years, something to keep it going, because you really gotta look
Yeah.
at how time has changed with the movies you watch and everything.
Yeah. Ultra.
I remember B Street, Breaking.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
All that stuff. Even the movie
Talking
Juice.
nostalgia now. Nostalgia.
Remember Juice, right?
Yeah.
What was that? DJ's battling, right?
DJ Battle.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
front. That had me excited. Like, I looked for that.
I have not seen DJs battle in a long time.
Cause they can't battle. You know what they do?
Yeah,
They
I
make a
was like,
playlist,
you don't battle.
and
Like,
one
who can
press
push the
play, he
most
runs
buttons,
through.
yo?
And the other guy press play, he run through.
Yeah.
And they stand there with their, they don't even stand there with their arm crossed. They be on their other phone on Facebook and YouTube.
Going live. Like I'm
Like-
going in.
Yeah, like,
No, but the real DJs like Greg Nice,
I think I know him.
I don't
Listen,
know. I have DJs on my
yeah.
page, but I haven't heard them DJ.
Right.
DG KD, his name is Gary Hutt. I can't get him on my show.
Yeah, it's a lot of these boys.
But he
learn.
DJs here. He was DJing when oh God, he did Wingate. He was DJing with Wingate. God rest his soul.
A lot of DJs, man. It's a lot of DJs, but it ain't a lot.
Listen,
Yeah, the old school ones, and it's hard to get them. I'm like, I can't pay you to come,
Yeah.
but what I can do is give you a chance to showcase your talent
Right.
and broadcast what you do.
Yeah, a lot of people, you know what's funny? A lot of people as a late, the second they do something where somebody might pay them more than what they used to, they immediately get Hollywood like, nah, man, I'm gonna need about $500. I'm gonna need
Yeah.
bottled waters. I'm gonna need some catered food there too.
Yeah,
Like, first of all, bro,
exactly.
you only gonna be here for an hour.
Somebody
Like,
told me something. I'm bring me some Henny. I don't drink. I smoke weed. I can't buy no liquor. Matter of fact, I can drink, but it's not in the best interest, and it does not support me socially.
Yes.
When I
I hear
it
you.
be loose, and I've heard that I've been an ass at the parties, so I've been asked not to drink socially, nicely. Plus,
That's it, man.
I was in recovery for 3 years from crack and all that shit. So, but I went back to weed. So thank God I'm recovered from drugs.
I don't know. Like I said, man, like as far as our culture goes,
Yeah, it's crazy.
it don't even have to be just in the city. It could be multiple cities, like taking lead and letting people know. Maybe that would make people think twice about what we was into. Let them know. Like I said, the funniest thing is I remember seeing my first, what they call gang war. I seen 2 of them. They fought. And then they walked away like nothing happened. I was like, what is going on? Like, I'm talking about baseball bats. You know, I'm from Strawberry Mansion section. I used to live on 32nd and like right at 32nd and Gordon. Where they used to fight at, they met up on was between 31st and 32nd in Arizona. They fought there. And I watched this fight for some time. And I mean, they just went at it and just walked away from the fight. Then I moved on to Dakota Street. And they had another situation where one guy was into it with another guy. And what happened was the dude came up with a baseball bat. And the dude karate kicked the baseball bat in half. And that's what his team was like, oh, this is serious.
Whoa.
And then they was like 3 of them. They beat them all up though. But it was, you know, it was a fight. Nobody put a gun or nothing like that.
Karate kick and the stick getting moved.
Everything is so funny, right? You just really gotta watch how times are changing. You know, a lot of people are mad about all the wrong stuff. You know, Lion King just came out.
Yeah.
Now I do think they're oversaturating Beyonce. You know, I believe
Yeah.
that maybe
Yeah.
Too much. She was just her
she was
part.
not loving.
Yeah, so it wasn't.
I'm
much.
just saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, artists, people, the thing about it, it's Beyonce. Everybody, oh, Beyonce in it, bang, that's the money. That's what they wanted
That's
from
the
the movie
money.
for.
They know what they doing?
I had to see the movie because my kids wanted to see it. I'm being
I'm
honest
used
with
to
you.
the cartoon, man. You know,
Yeah,
I saw a cartoon.
I seen it in a real movie. I seen it twice. I seen it at a drive-in movie.
Right.
I got Fire Stick. I seen no Fire Stick, and my daughter said it's the worst bootleg, and it is, because stuff is going across, words,
People
and she was like,
walking
"Mom,
past.
that wasn't going on in the movie." I'm like, "My daughter is an asshole."
Look, man, all I'm saying is
You know?
our culture needs to change, man. Like,
Yeah.
like the issue with movies, with everything that we
Yeah.
Yeah.
do. Like, I hate the cliche movies. I'll be honest, I hate Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
You know, because he is. It's sad because people get mad and be like, white people making money off of our, you know, rap music and everything. But Tyler Perry's doing the same thing they're
Doing
doing.
the same thing.
Making money
But
off our misery.
And then what makes it even worse, he making us the evil villain in every movie.
Let me tell you
You
something.
see what I'm saying? Like, it's always an evil black man in these movies.
Exactly.
Why can't they be dating a white man that ain't doing them right?
Yeah.
It's
Like, come
no
on, Tyler.
successful black man in his roles. It just shows you what he saw growing up. And you ain't
But
gonna
that's
tell
sad
me.
though, because why do you have to? If I see that growing up, this is how I know. I don't want to be like this, but some black people don't have an imagination.
Right.
Because we can go beyond that. It's sad to see. I watched this movie. It was directed by a white man. It was a black kid that played like the form of a heroine. It was a new movie. It was it had John Candy in it. Not John Candy. What's the guy name? Oh man, it's a new movie, but it's something different. It's a black kid this is the second movie we saw. Black kid in a sci-fi thriller
Right.
as a form of a lead role. But these movies don't get that much support. So that's why I was happy about Black Panther. People get so mad. People didn't understand what Stan Lee was doing. Stan Lee wasn't a bad guy. He was somebody that used his imagination to bring to light what really was going on. X-Men. You know what the X-Men was? They were black people. They were Chinese people. They were Mexican people. Basically, they were people that people didn't understand. Right? Now you come out with Black Panther. Black Panther to me was what Africa would have been as a civilization had it been untouched.
Yeah.
You peep how somebody's going there to get the vibranium. They're trying to get a resource, that is power in a nation.
Yeah.
So people don't see that. You know what they see? Ah man, y'all gonna go see Black Panther, but y'all ain't gonna see Birth of a Nation. Or y'all ain't gonna, like, it's not that. The kids want to see Black Panther. It's good to take the kids to see Birth of a Nation, but why not try to introduce them slowly by showing them, you know, what we could be or what we could have been, and then now you introduce them to stuff. Maybe you can read to them. Why you got to take them to a movie? You know what I mean? It's different. The kids are different now. You got to show them that, because my daughter has since been wanting to be the princess, yo. Well, every Halloween, you see what I'm saying? That's inspiration. But people be mad because they be like, why she don't want to be Harriet Tubman? Because she old, nigga. She don't want to be Harriet Tubman because she old.
wanna be
Why she don't want to be this person?
It's better than being Frozen.
That's what I'm
Everybody is
saying.
Frozen.
My daughter loves Frozen, but
God,
now she see this movie.
that was my
Now
granddaughter.
you mad because she's dressing like this. Oh, everybody in support of Black Panther. It's fake. No, it's not fake.
it's not.
It's a reality that would have happened had our civilization been untouched. Well, why can't we go back to Africa? Because I'm here now.
We can't
now
go
I have
back
to
there.
make do here, and we can make our community the same way as the Asians. I say, why don't these people have these problems? Oh, well, America's invested. I said, no, it's not that. I said, what it is, they look out for each other.
Yeah.
Oh
We
man,
don't do that.
that's a
Well, I
boy.
done been to
Talk
Africa.
preach, brother, preach.
I done seen a lot of stuff over there. I went like 2 days with no water because the city decided just to shut it off. Not at the resorts where the white people were staying, but in the city where the blacks. Now that's black on black crime, because ain't nobody, you can't get no blacker than Africa. The money's black.
Well, that's the thing. All that is, that's like. That's
Black
stuff
is
that's
black
been put- that's-
everywhere.
Yeah, it is, and that's
How you gonna
stuff
shut
that's been
people's
put in
water
their head,
off?
though.
Yeah.
How do you shut people's
it's
water
been,
off?
it's
For a
been,
whole jump. Everybody.
It's called conditioning, man.
yeah.
Like I'm telling you,
It's like a form of plague, really. That's crazy.
but it's just in our, it's us. It's just with us. That's what make it bad. The fact that people don't see conditioning, like the fact that you able to be mad at Black Panther for being a movie, you don't see yourself as being conditioned to like now
But
you want to fight
the
your
Little
own
Mermaid is
people over a
gonna be
movie.
black. They mad that the Little Mermaid gonna be black.
They say, oh, they doing that.
Yeah, well, they
That's
upset about
black
that.
power. No, they doing it because number one, this is what I say. If you notice, if y'all heard of rapper Chameleonaire,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
remember him, right?
Uh-huh.
Used to rap, do all that stuff. Look what he did with his money. He invested. This dude, boy, he got a trade school. All that he did is different when people rap and they gonna keep making the money. All the futures, these young boys. This dude got a song called Tatiana. He's embracing black women, and I'm not gonna say women, black women. Cause this is who they like. People don't understand. If rappers in there talking about nigga, who you think they talking about? They're not calling nobody else there. Everything is geared towards us. They're mad. You're a rapper. You're mad at another. Why are you beefing with? What's the beef? You want to shoot and kill? How many guns you got? All this stuff, and then come on the radio and say stop the violence. That's why I hate radio, because it's so funny how they don't see themselves as sellouts too. Maybe that's why Tom Joyner is how he is, because he has the avenue to be his own person.
Right.
You know what I mean? I like when he introduced me to the dude Sean King. Tom Joyner has introduced me to so much opposite of me listening to these pro-black people.
Right.
because his is a softer vibe towards it. Versus now, when you listen to these radio stations now, it's like, Power 99, 100.3. People really, I want to see somebody man up and be like, it's like stop the violence, right? I mean, they don't man up. They say stop the violence.
Right.
And the next song they play, everything is geared towards, certain stuff like, and these people be one-hitter quitters and everything, but it's like, people, like Cardi B, I always tell people I hate Cardi B. And I say,
Just like that.
it's not that, I'm gonna tell you what it is. When black people get in a position of power, the first thing they say is, I'm not a role model.
But you
Already you see that in a way they sold out. So then now what's happening is this whole pro-black thing that's kicking in. Now you got some people coming back and trying to, with Cardi B, she support Bernie Sanders. All this stuff is somebody, a publicist or somebody like, yo, look, you need to get with this. Like, she was talking about something one time, and I was just sitting here like, this ain't even her character. Now she's woke. Now she's somebody that's like, I can, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't your character.
Right.
Why are you doing this now? You have the platform. You have rap. You can't get on here and say, stop the violence. But then you got a video out talking about how you used to get black men, men in general, drunk and high and rob them. But there's no backlash for that, right? Because it's a woman. That's what I'm saying about double standards with men and women. R. Kelly's in jail. All these people in jail, Bill Cosby, look at him. They say, oh, you can't compare her to Bill Cosby. Well, and then one girl said, rappers rap about it. I said, yo, Bill Cosby's situation, I'm going to tell you why his is terrible. He was in a time where people did nothing but drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see what he said? That was his main use of getting the girls.
No, he didn't say that. I'm going to tell you why. And people watch this one episode of Unsung, and this is why I say it wasn't him getting them. It was the fact that he would be around it. But his number one rule for the comedy club he had, do not bring drugs in here, do not sell drugs in here. Now, how does that go with him drugging women? This isn't him saying that. This is Red Fox saying that this is what Bill Cosby said. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, interesting.
This is another man saying that. I don't like, you in a comedy club. This is where people are going to get high and drunk.
Yeah.
And he's telling you, I don't want that in here. Now we got these allegations of him drugging women. Or they drugged, or were they high when he got them, or you know what I mean? Or was he just at, like, if he in a party, it's not like he in a party and go, oh man, there's drugs in here. Everybody get these drugs out. You know what I mean?
Right.
He there. And it's sad because people be like, you taking up for, I don't really know the man, but what it is this is good publicity. Just like R. Kelly, down the line. All right, we used you up enough. Now let's attack you. Nobody saw that with Bill Cosby.
True that.
This dude was one of the reasons where I was like, he was the reason I wanted to be a veterinarian.
Oh, yeah?
He was one of the reasons I was interested in even doing something like that. I loved animals. He was one of the reasons I was interested in that. It went from me being interested in that and then going to being the only dude on the house on the block building. I built a basketball court. Like, you know how people had to, I built a like he forced me to my mind to engineer stuff that other people wasn't doing. I was watching these shows at this age.
Oh, by the way, Milky, this is Jermaine Jones, the comedian.
I'm
He
ready.
has a show coming up in October.
First Sunday.
That's what's up.
First Sunday of October. So we're gonna support him. It's not the first
Oh,
time
yes,
we
we
going
will.
to
Yes, we
talk
are.
about his show.
I'm feeling his whole flow.
Yeah, he gotta come back. But like I said, when I respect him, I have not attacked him sexually at all.
Yep.
Yep, not
Which is a
verbally.
surprise.
All the
Oh,
comedians
wait.
are
Now,
gonna be
verbally, yes. Yeah. She has been gross to me.
I have
And
not.
I have to
Did I
go
say? Oh, well, never mind.
in the bathroom.
I was not in the bathroom.
I have to pray to
Nigga, we
myself.
still be in there. You dark skin, you with it.
See? There you go.
She go through.
But no, man,
She go through.
I'm gonna tell y'all one only good thing that is happening in Philly is the art scene is really flourishing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm like the something they bring in is like amazing. You know, something they're bringing in is eye catching. You know, and it'll like draw you. Have you say, It'll just have you staring like for.
Poetry is
You know.
poetry is the one thing I always say this, man, because these people have changed my world. Shout out to Just Words. They unfortunately ended because, I can't say no names, but funny thing about white people and black people, I can say about sticking together. I can go to a white bar and say, hey, I want to do open mic here. All right, cool. With black people, hey, I want to do open mic here. Now they got food and alcohol. Oh yeah, this how it's gonna work. You got to pay me.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
all right, that right there is gonna kill what it is. But then the first thing they say is, nobody wants to support black-owned businesses. That's a way of supporting. If I'm bringing people out, get like, all right, and that's why I love this place, man. I went there and I talked to this young lady. She was like, straight up, I'm for the community. I'm trying to get this place out there. I really want to keep this place consistent. And she was like, we do comedy, and Sundays we don't really do nothing. She said, all right, the whole month is booked up, but I would like to work with you. So she said first Sunday October. I said, okay, bang.
Where?
So I'm expecting, it's gonna be at the Charlie Car Cafe. So me personally, I'm expecting like, all right, man. So I'm mapping out the money in my head, like, she said per hour. So looking at the space, it's a Sunday, she might do $50 an hour. She said, so I'll work with you, we'll collab, and you can do the show here. So I'm thinking, I'm waiting for money. She never mentioned money. Same thing, as a black manager, managing this business. So this is the first time, because I'm used to hearing idea about, you know what I mean? But when I heard, I said, you know what? That's gonna make me work harder on getting people here.
Right.
And I said, look, this is how we gonna work. When the flyer is made, we're involved with the flyer. Like, it's gonna be us. Because not a lot of people are doing this. Everything is about money. And like, the hottest thing out here is making bars and having happy, you know what I mean? It's not making anything art conducive.
That and crabs.
Well, I'll tell you this right, you got 2 tickets from me. So, guarantee.
See?
High five.
Got 2
We
tickets.
did it. We up there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we got, and we don't have that many poetry venues. Like you said, I used to be a
Oh
poet.
my God,
I
yo.
used to be a poet. My poems are good. My poems are good.
My wife still do it.
They about sex, but
Sarah still do it. She's still doing it.
yeah, I love
Yeah,
it.
see? But that's the thing, like, poetry.
See, I came up with Maurice Henderson,
Oh.
that boy Dave.
Yeah, I know him.
That's old school.
Yeah.
About
Old
Shice,
school.
E the Poet MC, all these cats that been just were like them. Believe it or not, them 2 dudes alone. Me and Shice, we have our differences. He just go with the flow. He's one of the people like, you got your thing, I got mine. I'ma just explain mine. Shice want to fight you, but that's Shice. You know what I mean? He built like a boxer, so I expect that from him. But as far as like their poetry, I have favorite, like favorite poems that they do, like, and I always listen to this one poem that he do when he talk about this girl, and like, basically it's almost like what's happening today. Like everybody that's doing everything, as far as men and women, it's a big circle. You got the men that's trying to impress the women, so, they're gonna sell the drugs and do all this stuff because they think that's what the women want. They see that in the videos. You got the women that's trying to impress the men by being naked.
Some people need to stop selling drugs.
I'm just saying, like,
One
they're
minute they
gonna
got a
be
phone,
the violence
next
and
minute
the
they don't.
drugs. You see what I'm saying? And then you get to a point where, how you see some women that's like, yeah, I want a man that's gonna take charge. And, you know what I mean? If I'm drunk, they want to get beat up and stuff. Now you get this dude that probably never experienced that in his life. He might start liking it. You know what I mean? And that's what they want, the women. So that's what the men gonna do. Like, I'm gonna choke you up and all. You know what I mean? It's like, I be seeing this stuff and I be looking at these women that put these posts up and everything. Like social media has really made me rethink some of my friends.
Right.
Like, and that's women involved, like, too. Like, I be like, this makes no sense what you just posted. Because if it get too deep, you gonna end up in jail. Like a lot of stuff, a lot of women, they like to blame a lot of stuff on the men. But I always tell women, y'all stupid. Y'all have the power. Y'all have the power to change a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
But
man.
what you are, what you say, what you eat. You know what I mean? If you say you want a man to be this and want a man to be that, but also be in the streets. Who you know gonna be making 6 figures as a lawyer and then be like, yeah, but I'm out here in these streets too. You know what I mean? Like a lot of women want too much from men. They want all of that. And you know what's funny? Down the line in their life, when they got dudes getting killed or being put in jail, now they want that guy that actually made the attempt on them that was too weird for him. He gone, you know, he done, or he don't want you no more. You done had 4 or 5 kids. He was gonna marry you. He in a house with rooms that could have held all 4 or 5. You know what I mean? It's weird. They wait too late. They say the same thing about men, but I gotta tell people, the women respect themselves more than men will. If it's easy for me to get something out of you, why am I gonna respect you and be a certain way? And like women get mad because what they in the impression of is black men supposed to instill that in them. We do, we tell you, but it's like a warning. Like I'm like, hey, you know, respect yourself. If you be like, all right, but then you don't do it, I'm like, hey, that was my warning. I'm be, you know what I mean? That's what
You only get one.
Yeah, and the thing is, you're gonna treat it as it is, but that's also a conditioning, and I'll admit it, and me as a man too, because I didn't have a father, so I didn't have nobody that was like, I had to learn through my mother how to try to treat women, but I didn't know how to treat women. You see what I'm saying? It's difficult. My mom did a great job with me. Like I said, I've never been in jail. I've been put in the back of the police car a few times with mistaken identity.
Right.
Because of my name, they kept putting the R in my name. But other than that, I mean, a few speeding tickets. Hey, everybody gets those.
Right.
Probably not as many as me, but everybody gets speeding tickets. But the thing is, I realized at a young age where I didn't want to be. Like jail, people don't get it.
Shoot, my daughter's father, he went to jail for 10 years, came out, did a year. Now he got to do 3 more years. He won't stop selling drugs.
And that's what I'm saying.
He
Like,
won't stop. And you know what? I was young and dumb. It was fun because we got high together. But when, you know, it started beating on me, and then I came back to Philly and broke up with him, I was not interested. I was like, the lifestyle you have chosen is going to get you killed. He ended up getting shot. You understand what I'm saying? And then I told him, I said, look, I had a dream that the streets was going to swallow you up. And don't you know he got locked up the very next day? He was supposed to come see me. He didn't leave Virginia. He stayed there, got locked up.
Wow.
10 years.
that's funny too, because just think about your situation. It be men that's not even trying to be into somebody, but trying to just warn you. Like everybody take every relationship as a loss. It might be a dude that's not ready, but going to warn you about other men. You see what I'm saying? And some women don't take heed to that.
And I told him, I said, you gotta do better. You got a daughter now. You understand what I'm saying? Get a job. So now I'm married to a man with a job.
I hate when dudes say that though. Like I hate when dudes be like, yeah, my daughter changed. No. Like you worry, people worry about themselves. Like people don't think about, like if I die today, right? I'm his son. No parent wants to bury their child. No, and then the thing is, when they do, like, when they out there doing stuff, I know people that make kids. This dude probably got 3 kids. And you like, why are you out here in the streets? What make you think what you just did is not going to come back on you? And it might be around your kids, and they got to see that. The saddest thing I saw...
And the bad thing is, my daughter went to visit him, and he had her in the car while he was selling drugs. And he had a near-death experience in the apartment with my child in there.
See?
So you know he was on
Oh,
his because my spirit has spoke to my higher spirit and was like, check him, Jesus.
You ever see the it was a post and it was probably I couldn't finish it. It was a little girl and they had a cardboard cutout of her dad. She probably was 2 or 3. So just imagine that down the line. You see what I'm saying? Like people only care about themselves.
Right, and I
it's
felt
tough,
I
man.
feel bad for my daughter because she's 23 and she was like, Mom, can't nothing happen to you because you're my only parent.
And that's sad because
And I remember taking her to the emergency room. She was a baby with my best friend, Ed. And that's when you could have best friends that you didn't sleep with. I like male friends that I don't sleep with because I was a tomboy. Until they realized we had different
Damn, where the tomboys at, man? They studs and dykes now, man. They just straight up.
Or they bisexual like
I don't
me.
even think that. As soon as they pick up a basketball, all right, I'm a boy. Like,
Nah,
whoa,
I
whoa, whoa.
played basketball, but I put it down. I love sports.
But I see what you're saying, though. Like I said, that's the saddest thing.
Yeah, to watch my
To
daughter
have
at
to
5
deal
years
with.
old, to sit there and cry, telling us to let my dad go. And when I got in trouble with the law, I got probation. I was only in jail for a day, and I learned my lesson.
Right.
I will not rob any more banks.
But see, now everything is that's the only thing. I gotta get out of here. I'm just.
Well, we gonna close this thing down because I usually shut it down at 10, but with no DJ.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
Right.
So this is like kind of what I say now. All right. Back then you had a lot of rappers, you had a lot of role models, right? But majority of the role models you had also had a community presence, right? So now you notice the difference now is me going out in the streets telling 10 kids like, hey man, don't be this way, right? You're gonna pass the corner. You're gonna have somebody out there that probably got something they want. Not gonna tell them how they got it, but probably I'm gonna lose 3 of them kids to that. Gonna get in the car, or listen to some music, or see a rap video. Same thing, kids wondering how they got that. Also that music influencing what they just saw in the corner. Right. Gonna lose them to that. So it's like literally, the way our culture is now, we are fighting AIDS right now. Everything that's going on with the music, what they see in the streets, that's AIDS. We ain't got no cure for it. It's tough. Getting high to a point where you don't remember what you did, that is a thing now. I know it was back in the day.
Right.
But I don't think too many people, like if you're in a club and you wake up in the club, that's different. But when I tell you these people get high to a point where they passing out or standing in the middle of the street, about to get hit by a car, like man, if you get high, say something, you know what I mean? But it wasn't advertised to get high as much as it is now.
Well, they was
music.
lacing the weed. I would say 1992.
Love Boat.
I was getting
remember
high. I smoked so much weed. Next thing I know, I was walking around the campus in my underwear. Norfolk State.
It's called the Love Boat.
I love Norfolk State. When I say I love Norfolk State, you think I'm something now? No, I'm lying. I got stood up like every other day at the booty gate. Everybody was getting picked up but me. Everybody was getting picked out on the schoolyard but me. Everybody. Now niggas is like, oh, I always liked you. Wow.
But that's, like I said, that's the number one issue we got. It's tough.
And this AIDS epidemic, like I wanted to talk to this one dude,
you know what's crazy?
but he said he has 33 kids. That means he does not strap up.
Hold on, wait. Can't say AIDS epidemic no more now.
With him?
Did you notice this whole new thing, the HIV, and making it undetectable to a point where you can't even
Yes!
can't detect? What it is big. It's been like everybody understand. Everything that's out now, I still think is a flat out cure to cancer.
It is.
But what it is so much money in it. Like, why are we gonna cure it? This is America though. Even though it's also overseas, but overseas the healthcare is way better. It's free. Like
you
here,
can buy
it's
your own
different.
medicine in Africa. You could just go to the pharmacy and buy it without a prescription.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the issue here. But like I said, like I wasn't necessarily talking about the AIDS epidemic. I was talking about AIDS and using it in reference to how our culture is. Like it's infected
Yeah,
in
it
so
is.
many ways.
It is.
So it's like me, I'm this one white blood cell out here. It's sad to say, but I have what, maybe one or two people that I have groomed to be men. You know, we talk. A lot of people got respect for me. Whereas though it's like, yo, like, that's man, you know, he not in that stuff. What's funny is the grown men that's my age don't see that. So it's like they be the ones, it's funny that they be the ones and they try to bring me back to what I used to be. Like, I ain't I was a high head, I was introduced to music. Music is what kind of changed me a little bit.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like,
remember
music.
going in your house and playing the records with your friends?
It wasn't even records. I was
You
taking.
wasn't supposed to be listening to like the
I was
Mary
playing
Jane
tapes.
girls. Yeah, the Mary Jane
I don't even
girls.
know what that is.
You don't know?
It sound like weed.
No, Mary Jane girls. You can ring my bell.
Yeah, that was a high time music.
Right.
But all I'm saying is a lot has changed now. We have so much more working against us, and unfortunately, it's our own people. Like
It is.
Like I told you, when I hear artists immediately say that they're not a role model, that's them selling out. That's them selling themselves to the
That's
industry.
because they don't want people in their business and
It ain't even
wanna be
that.
looked at.
Like you want to be who you want to be, but you know it's funny how I would listen to NWA, right, and be like, you know, man, I like their music, but nothing made me want to be like I understood the logic behind their music. Whereas though now they call it gangster rap for just being, you know, gangster. Whereas though they talk to, there's a difference between talking about what goes on the hood and then talking about what you do in the hood as far as what
But
you,
we
you
don't
know
have
what I mean?
groups like Public Enemy no more that was speaking consciousness with their
No,
music.
you know why? Because now you got them broken down into a J. Cole, a Kendrick Lamar. You had a Common. You notice all these rappers, J. Cole is at a struggle. The fact that he's a great lyricist and he basically embodies what the rap used to be, right? But I don't hear Middle Child being played as much as all this other stuff. You know, Beyonce remade a song, and I like it for the kids.
Right.
But, you know, people get mad and be like, well, you, I said, no, I mean, it's a Zay song. I'm not, like my daughter loves it. She knows the dance moves and everything. But people get mad, and the first thing they say, if you don't like a song, if you don't, you know, you're just like, because it don't give me that cookout feel.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
every time I hear
Yeah.
that song, and it's my generation. You know, it give me that feel of being at an actual cookout and watching people enjoy themselves. You know
Right.
how often do you see that now? Everybody ready to fight. They can't wait to see that. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Everything has changed now. Family reunions are dying down.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
I went to one. I ain't know nobody, and neither did my mother.
Exactly. Everything as far as the black family is dying down.
I go to two
Everybody,
family reunions every
everybody
year. I don't know nobody.
is down for it, but nobody's down to come out of pocket to help.
Yeah,
it-
most
It's
help
of
not
it
even come out of
advance.
pocket. A lot of people just flat out not leaders. You know, it's like even like, hey man, look, your family coming, we gonna have food. We run out of food. We just there to enjoy ourselves. Some
Yeah.
people don't see that. Your family, if you should be happy you ran out of food. That means a lot of your family is still living.
Yeah,
Some
that's
people
true.
don't see. Like I said, a lot has changed, man. Our culture is dying. Nothing is being done about trying to actually keep the black family alive or keep the culture of the strong black family alive.
Right.
Is dying. Like I said, everything is crazy. It's so geared towards everything but our culture. We have to, as black people, we got a lot on our plate. I mean,
And that's the one thing, we trying to keep the marriage together. Me and my husband been together for 17 years. It's been up and down. We talking about with prayer. Everybody ain't been faithful, but we together. and
I mean,
we're
that's-
not breaking
that's
up. We ain't breaking up.
No, I
he,
know that.
he tried to break up with me last week. I was laughing. I was like, when he come home,
Oh, man.
She actually laughed at him.
Huh?
She actually laughed at him. Like,
I'm laughing at him. Like, where you going? If you tired of me, go to bed. I ain't going nowhere because I ain't leaving the
That's
house.
not good too, man. Like sometimes, like 'cause one thing. No, I'm just being honest. Some of that stuff is that's mental.
Yeah,
And that's why some people do the things they do. I be like, all right.
I'm like, look, if you want to leave, leave. Because I'm going to be the same to Air Ray. Best believe
We
I'm going to
already
be
know.
on stage talking about your ass, calling the cops on me.
yeah.
And then who's looking crazy? No,
Yeah.
not according to my friends. But yeah, I like to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to that Crazy Girl to Air show. We on every Monday at 8 o'clock, and we will have Daniel Fry on promoting this party, cabaret. Let me see that masquerade cabaret birthday bash. His wife is turning 50, September 28th, 9 to 2 at Majestic Hall, Suite B, 800 West Alany Avenue. For a ticket, you need to call Daniel at 267-597-0806. Come dressed to impress. BYOB. Anything else I'm supposed to know? I'm missing something?
Best dress, best mask.
Oh, you have to bring you have to wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have a mask, they will give you one. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and there's two different things. There's a regular one that's 25, and then there's the VIP, which is 35, which they will not discuss, which is included in VIP, but it is VIP.
Yes. Very,
All right.
very exclusive. Yes.
Is there gonna be food there?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
yes.
gonna be food
Yes.
there. Thank God, because I'm
Yes.
greedy. I am greedy. The weight of my heart is food. I love a man to feed me. You like what? He came home with that and a Pepsi?
Look.
I'm gonna hook him up. Give him a back rub. Anyway, we will be back on here next Monday with Daniel Fry, hopefully, and a guest DJ, because my DJ is non-existent right now.
DJ Milky, making it milky for you.
Yes, yes. So thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Right? Wait, right?
Yeah, I have a nice show. I can beat you up. I ain't do that crazy.
I know, man. I'm used to get beat up.
Don't get beat up.